This is Lake Johnson. It's a place that I go to exercise. It's quite a ways from my house, but I come here. Try to get here a few times a month. It's absolutely beautiful. You walk around the lake, the whole lake is about 3 miles, and they have what I call killer hills. And it's no joke when it comes down to a walk. I remember my father walked around this lake in the next morning, because at first he was like, well, because he did a lot of walking, but it was city walking. And he was like, oh, I'll be okay. He had on church shoes. He was like, oh, I'll be all right. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm like, Daddy, it's no joke. I said, it's not as easy as you think. But he said, he insisted he would be okay, and I believed him. And the next morning, I had to call the ambulance. He was okay. It's just that his muscles kind of got tight and he got a little concerned. But yeah, this is Lake Johnson. So I'm going to start over here, and then I am going to walk around this whole lake. This whole lake. And then I'm going to come out over there. It's kind of behind the trees, but over there it's a little bridge that you come out, and then you come out over here and back over to the parking lot. It's absolutely beautiful. Canadian geese just chilling. Don't feel too bad. And even when it's extremely hot, because you walk, because see, the trail goes under the trees. So when you begin to walk, even if it's like a 90-degree, 95-degree day, most of the walk, most of the 3 miles is shaded. So it's very bearable to do. So here I go. You see me. You see me. That's all I gotta say. I love walking this walk. I get to clear my head, think about dreams. I love it. It's so pretty, hey? It's so pretty. Morning. I am now entering into what I call the Valley of the Hills. And this is the part that took my father out. Hills are, this is just a small one. You can't tell, but I'm actually climbing. And other than my breath, it's the only thing you can tell and see. I am entering into the land of hills. And OMG, you out of shape. And anyway, you're gonna feel it during this time. Going downhill. These little oases of downhill, I tell you, they really help a lot. Important thing is to save your back. You really need to push your pelvis forward and your chest and shoulders back. First, it looks and feels kind of crazy and you feel like you look crazy, but it will save your back in the long run. Here we go. There's 2 major hills. 2 major hills. It's part of this 3 miles. And I'm approaching the first one, which is not too bad, especially if I run up it, which I plan on doing, because it gets it over quick and doesn't add too much strain. But I'm coming down a hill, and now I'm getting ready to enter into a hill. I don't know if you can kind of tell how it goes up. Turn over here because he wants to be, unlike recording people without their permission. But as you can see, it's about to, can you see how it goes up? Yeah, that isn't as bad as the next one coming, but it'll do. Headed down a very steep hill. I call that the calm before the storm, because around this bend comes Killer Hill. Oh yeah, it's the Killer Hill. Yes, it is. And it don't have no mercy. Oh, it's steep and it goes on forever. See that bench there? Lately, I have been using it and I feel so ashamed because usually I can just do this hill without any rest. But for the past year, I have unwisely just sat around on my couch. So now I have to use tools like this. And yes, if you were wondering, I am stalling, but I gotta go. And that hill, just pray for me. Ooh, I'm still on this hill. Let's see, you can see it. Oh Lord. Ooh. I only got a little while to go, but give me a second. Oh man, top of the hill is right there. Woo! Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay, Lord, I gotta come back after I catch my breath. All right. Woo! I'm almost catching my breath, but I just wanted to give you this 360-degree view. I'm in the woods, y'all. I'm in the woods. This is how many miles I've walked so far. 2 1/4. So to continue, hello, how you doing? And then when I get out here, I don't know if you've noticed that every now and then I run into these. They're called humans. And they're always out here, always. And one time I got stuck out here. I think I was in this area where I got stuck out here, y'all, one time. After dark, I had underestimated. Now, see if you can notice all these trees. So with all of that tree cover, what I didn't underestimate is that it was going to get darker under these trees quicker. And I had got here at the end of the day. I wanted to get my workout in. So I just said, I'll make it. And honestly, I did make it, but I didn't account for the trees. And y'all, imagine being out here, oh Lord, and it got completely dark. Oh, you know panic set in, right? Oh Jesus, oh Lord. And then God sent me a rescuer. It was a white lady, and she had a big old German Shepherd. And she came out of nowhere, and that woman walked me all the way out. I didn't tell her what my situation was. I'm almost sure my face may have, but it was dark, so I don't know if she even saw the expression on my face. But she walked me out. And then when I got to the bridge where it was a little bit more light, then and I'll show y'all the bridge in a little bit. Then I recognized, I could see that there was light. I could clearly see, and kind of sort of lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. But then, just like that, she just kind of turned around. She didn't say anything. She just turned around. And I'm just like, God, that was you? And I thank you. Ooh, I was terrified. Another hill, but not as bad as the last one. All right. I am out of the Valley of the Hills, and I'm coming out of I'm coming out of the hills, and I'm declining. But what I wanted to tell you before about my little praise, remember I said the reason why I got on that leg machine after I did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and the Stairmaster takes a lot from your legs, so you would think you can get enough, but you really still need to lift weights, I believe, on your legs so that you can do things like the Stairmaster. So that killer heel that I was telling you about, oh my goodness, especially since I've come back from my COVID coma, my COVID couch coma, that's the title, and that heel has whooped me. Y'all know when y'all got whoopings, it helped. Literally whooped me. Last time I was out here, I had to pray. I couldn't get up that. I was just like, well, my back, it was something going on with my back. It wasn't my strength. But anyway, so I got up that hill much easier. The legs feed the wolf, baby. The legs feed the wolf. And now I'm almost done. Ooh. This is a full lake. You get a full lake view. Right over there is where I started. Let's see if I can pull it closer. Over across there is where I started. And then I walked across this whole lake around. And then I came out over here. Isn't this a beautiful walk? God is good to me. Wow. And now, headed to my car. This is a boathouse. You can rent boats and stuff if you like. I did it once with a friend who was visiting from out of town, it was hot. Hot was an understatement, but today is perfect because we got cloud cover. My advice to end this video is make working out, because it has to be part of your life. It's not something that you can live without. It will shorten your life if you just sit around all the time. But make exercise fun.